Everything you missed in Alien Earth episodes 1 and 2, from Easter eggs, Peter Pan references, plot holes, and blunders. Grab your flamethrower because we're about to torch through the secrets, slip-ups, and surreal moments packed into the first 2 episodes of the season. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single alien secret. 1. Lost Boys in Space, Alien meets Peter Pan. The first episode, Neverland, nods to Peter Pan's mythical island of eternal youth and names the research base at the heart of the series. It mixes Jurassic Park vibes with Peter Pan embodied by Boy Cavalier, Prodigy Corporation's owner, swanning around like a mashup of John Hammond, a Timothée Chalamet-style Willy Wonka, and a barefoot Steve Jobs, munching apples like he did in his teens. But instead of dinosaurs, chocolate bars, or Apple Macs, his company experiments on dying kids, transferring their minds into synthetic adult bodies or hybrids. Adults with children's minds, his version of the Lost Boys. Marcy, the oldest of the hybrids, names her synthetic body Wendy, inspired by Disney's Peter Pan playing on a Jumbotron, because she thinks she looks like a Wendy. She's protective and nurturing, the big sister type. Then we have Slightly, Smee, actually not a Lost Boy but Captain Hook's sidekick, Curly, Nibs, and Toodles, all straight from the J.M. Barrie classic. Wendy's brother, Joe D. Hermit, feels like a nod to John and Michael Darling, strengthening the Peter Pan connection. And it doesn't stop there. Morrow's cyborg prosthetic is a straight-up nod to Captain Hook, while the Xenomorph stalking them, that's the crocodile. If it were 8 feet tall and melted your face off. Peter Pan reimagined as a nightmare in space. These names probably aren't random. Their personalities could shape the story. One Easter egg even points directly to this, coming up in just a minute. 2. Easter egg, animal sculptures. Here's a detail you might have missed. In the first episode, while Boy Cavalier reads a dark section of Peter Pan over the speakers to the hybrids, some of the synth children are shown listening in their room with stuffed toys or animal sculptures. The most striking is Nibs, who has a fox on her dressing table, an emblem of intelligence, adaptability, and cunning. In Peter Pan, Nibs was quiet, but also the bravest of the Lost Boys. Later, Wendy has a lion of the same design in her room, a symbol of courage, leadership, and authority, traits she clearly already embodies. These symbolic choices hint at a deeper dynamic of cleverness, bravery, and power that could shape how these characters move through the story. Before becoming a hybrid, Nibs clings to the hope that her stay at the facility is temporary, that one day she'll go home. That hope is brutally crushed by a cold, matter-of-fact reply from Wendy. "You don't." Could this be the spark that pushes her toward unexpected consequences? In the third trailer for the series, there's a blink and you miss it moment of Nibs striking out at Dame Sylvia, one of the Lost Boys' mentors, a tantalizing hint that she may be heading down a rebellious, possibly hostile path against authority. 3. CJ's muddled memories. Continuity error? Alien Earth is set in 2120, but CJ's flashbacks seem to have zero respect for the calendar. In episode 2, CJ, Wendy's brother, remembers watching baseball legend Reggie Jackson playing at the 1977 World Series at around age 10 with his dad, who happens to be played in a cameo by Alien Earth creator Noah Hawley. That would make him over 150 years old in 2120. But he looks more like he's in his mid to late 20s. In this baseball flashback, CJ's clothes and his dad's look from the 1970s. But in another memory, he's wearing the exact same outfit while watching Ice Age, Continental Drift with his baby sister, a film that didn't come out until 2012. Chronologically, it makes no sense. Is this a clever breadcrumb hinting at cloning, synthetic memories, or some bigger twist? Or just one of the most glaring continuity errors the Alien universe has ever served up? Either way, it's a head-scratcher. 4. Easter egg, the painting in Boy Cavalier's bedroom. Here's a detail you might have missed in episode 2. While Boy Cavalier talks with Yutani from the Weyland-Yutani Corporation after the USCSS Maginot crashes into a Prodigy City building, a striking painting hangs in the background of his bedroom, depicting grotesque, otherworldly monsters. To the left, one resembles an abstract xenoform head. In the center, there's a creature like an octopus or virus with writhing tentacles, eerily similar to the Teocellus from episode 2. And right beside it, another resembles the blood bugs from episode 1, full stomach mode, swollen and distended as if it's just fed. Does this mean Cavalier already knows about these creatures? The painting hints at a deeper connection between him, the monsters, and the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, which orchestrated the mission to bring specimens home. A quick shot in episode 1 of Cavalier and Yutani in a business meeting suggests their dealings are far more entangled than they appear. And who is the man in the middle? The successor of Sir Peter Weyland? 5. Easter egg: the Nazi salute. In the very first episode, there's a blink and you'll miss it poster on a building in Prodigy City. Boy Cavalier frozen mid-Nazi salute, silhouetted in a way that eerily echoes those old Apple iPod ads. The Prodigy Corporation hides behind its cute teddy bear logo, yet its reach feels uncomfortably familiar, from AI and Neuralink-style brain chips to Elon Musk-like stunts. Just like Musk offering a mini-sub to rescue the Thai cave boys in 2018. Cavalier lets his hybrids rehearse their powers on a search and rescue mission in New Siam, New Thailand. Suddenly, that salute feels less like background set dressing and more like a corporate calling card. Will Cavalier's move fast and break things attitude be his undoing?
A world of infinite potential.
6. The hazmat worker mystery. Here's a detail that might have flown under your radar. A hazmat-suited worker appears twice, once in the premiere and again in episode 2, spraying over a dent in the wall. He seems to be decontaminating strange stains. Are these caused by alien creatures? Being so dangerous, why is everyone else just strolling past like nothing's wrong? Marcy might be on the verge of becoming a synth, so exposure wouldn't necessarily matter, but Dame Sylvia is supposed to be human, isn't she? Or is this some kind of spy in hazmat gear? Whatever the answer, it's bound to become clearer in the next few episodes. 7. Lazy scripting and continuity blunders. When the rescue mission reaches the spaceship, chaos reigns, but somehow the team finds a perfectly placed opening connected to an iron beam that works as a convenient bridge. Even CJ looks stunned by the coincidence, his eyes practically popping out. Once inside, it's a different story. Aside from dead passengers and flickering electrics, everything is surprisingly tidy for a ship that supposedly just crashed. Desks perfectly arranged, chairs upright, and equipment neatly in place. Like the interior is ready for a sales brochure rather than a disaster zone. Here's another head-scratcher. When they spot alien eggs on CCTV, Kirsch immediately tells the kids to head straight there, even though they've literally just arrived. How exactly are they supposed to navigate a spaceship the size of a city? 8. The new creatures. The new creatures in Alien Earth are nightmarishly designed, but their behavior sometimes borders on absurd. Take the Teocellus, a single, unblinking eye surrounded by writhing tentacles, capable of taking control of a cat's brain. For a creature like this to exist, it would almost have to have evolved on a planet where animals with eyes, possibly even humans, already existed. Its predatory strategies seem perfectly tailored to exploit mammal biology, making its emergence feel highly implausible outside an Earth-like context. Then there are the blood bugs. They attach to humans and feed in ways that suggest an intimate understanding of our physiology, as if they evolved across interstellar distances just to parasitize our species, which stretches credibility to the limit. The sense of true otherness that made the original Xenomorphs unforgettable? For now, it's missing. And that's all for this week. Alien Earth promised to bring the Xenomorphs home, but it's also brought a swarm of head-scratching moments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop your comments and theories below. I'd love to hear what you spotted.